Good morning. Welcome to Build Day 22. And KK is feeling her oats. I just got done parking the truck. I had the door open, and I hadn't told Kaylee yet that she could come out. But she was in my seat watching me, and our neighbor came home from work. He's just getting off work. And we're sitting there talking. I turn around, and I don't see Kaylee. And it's like, okay, Kaylee went in the house. You know, I assumed she had gotten out of the truck and went in the house. And my neighbor said, no, she's in the truck. And I call her. Finally, she comes out, gets out of the truck, says hello to the neighbor through his car window, and then gets back in the truck and gets back in the back seat, waiting for me to tell her she could get out and go to the house. And it's like, Kaylee? Huh? Kaylee? Oh, God. It's one of those mornings. It is a good morning. I made it to bed at 10:15 last night, which was the same time I made it to bed the night before. Didn't sleep as long, but I still slept good. I slept the night through. I wanted to go over here and take a look at the gypsy display. Sue-Ann did some work over here. Oh, a few little things. She still got some bottles. You know, she put that up, and the teapot, and the skull over there. The teapot we fill with water and put one of those water misters in. You know, they have the color changing lights. We figure, you know, it's a gypsy display, they need tea leaves. You know, and the little mister will shoot out steam out the spout, which is kind of cool. So, we got that. And then, well, I'm thinking about it. Breakfast of the day. What does we want for breakfast of the day? Kaylee, there's Bun Bun. Get Bun Bun. Come on, let's go show him the haunt. We got the spider done yesterday. Made it over into the witch. Fence panel, which goes there. I got it there, so it's out of the way. We got a lot done yesterday. Lots of little things. You know, like the three sisters, witches around the cauldron. You know, one prop. Took about an hour and a half to put the damn thing together. You know, they made that thing complicated. You know, I'm sitting there looking at, you know, like the costuming on that. You got the dress, the hat, you know, and there's like 6 pieces, 7 pieces, you know, for one of the witches, you know, put the costuming on it. And it's like, you could have done it all in maybe 2 pieces. It would have made it so much simpler. They had to make it complicated, which adds to the time we set it up. But over here in the graveyard, we didn't do much of the change. You know, it's still pretty much the way it was. We went and added some hands to that. And then we got in here, got the chandelier in, added some skeletal flamingos, and we got the skull in. And stuff still needs to be wired, hopefully later today. But that depends on this room. As you can see, it is a flippin' disaster area in here. And we gotta get in here and get everything put together. We've got this, and Fred, the 2 ammo boxes, and those 2 water tubes. Go in that garden there somewhere. On the video pumping station, we've got, you know, these 2 big ones. This one here and that one there go on the bottom. I can't put those up. But if I can get the lighting in the 4 areas, I can put these little ones in. So that'll clean that pond up a bit. Over here, I need to move the water wall over into its spot. I can't put it in yet because I don't have the liners. But that'll clean up that one. And I think we're going to put the Leering skeleton in here. I think. Is my thought. And I got to get the Leering skeleton put together. Part of him is there, part of him's there, and the barrel's clear over. You know, we got a couple other barrels that will sit in ponds and what have you. You know, I just need to get in there and get it straightened up, get everything kind of into their locations and assemble so it looks like we've done something in here other than just dumping stuff, which is what we've been doing, is just dumping it. But that's on our bucket list for today, and I gotta figure out where I'm putting these guys. I'm thinking about putting them in here, by the water room or something. I don't know. And I might put the Lyrian skeleton over there. I don't know. It's one of those. But we were talking breakfast of the day. I have no idea what the hell I'm hungry for today. No idea. I'm not really hungry, to be honest. Okay, breakfast of the day. This is it. This is it. We're fasting. No breakfast of the day. You're going hungry until dinner. Because we're not stopping to eat lunch today. We just got way too much to do. Yeah, and you guys are all groaning. Yeah, I'm hungry. Come on, I need something to eat. How about a quesadilla? I don't think we've ever done quesadillas. You're going to take 2 plate-size tortillas. You're going to coat the outsides with butter. And on the inside, you're going to use some Colby Jack and some cheddar cheese with a layer of pepperoni, with a layer of black olives. Then you can put the other half of the tortilla on, the other tortilla on. You can pop it on the grill and cook it. There's your quesadilla. So, there you go. You're getting a quesadilla for breakfast today. Randall, he'd probably like that. As long as there was hot peppers and some hot sauce to go on it. That guy's a spicy boy. So, but anyway, time to put the camera down. Get the dog happy, give her bye-bye goodie, because she helped move the truck, and she was good at moving the truck. And we're going to get going. Let's go see where we get. Hey, just got done talking with the reporter. She was out here for almost an hour walking the Hummer, answering questions and talking and stuff. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable about doing the news story than I was. I'm still a little worried. Who knows what's going to happen. But I did ask her, like with most newspapers, ours, has an online version too. And I asked her once it's been posted to please send me a link to it. And once I get the link, I'll put it up on my Facebook page. Probably not I don't know, I might put it on the haunt page and my page, I don't know. Don't know if I'll share it to groups. But anyway, I'll post the link for those that would like to see the story. It's going to cover several different places in town that are going to be opening. Us, Corn Maze, and possibly one other. So, but she says the story doesn't go out until Saturday. So, probably be first part of next week. Anyway. Figured I'd mention that. I gotta get back to the water room. Kaylee's interested in what I'm doing. She keeps checking on me to make sure I'm okay. I've had lunch, we've taken her for a walk, and I left it with getting this guy done. Get back a ways here. He's in his barrel. And we got Fred's enclosure done. Need to get the fence back up. And I had 2 leftover white barrels. Sue Ann suggested putting them in here to fill this corner in. And then we got the Lyrian skeleton fountain. I then started over here on this display, and I had the water wall stored over here temporarily. And we just got done moving it. One of these guys is going to be staying here. The other one's going over into this display. But it also depends on how much room I've got. I've got to get that dragon put together. With that being said, that's the framework that holds the dragon. It was in 3 pieces. The weld broke loose, so I had to re-weld it and just finish that. Now I've got to see if I can remember how to put that dang dragon back on this thing. Fun. But we are slowly getting there. If I can get the dragon display done, then we'll be working on that one over there with the video pumping station. And for that, we have lights that I have to get wired and installed in order to finish it off. So I got the lights out here. We're getting there slowly. As you can tell, Kaylee is having fun with the assorted bags. We had to run up to Ace and get screws. So Ann's just calling dinner. I figured I'd show you what we've got. I've got one item left to put in, and it's going in this corner. It's zombie bait. The guy that is covered in rope and burlap and hangs upside down, he's going in that corner. We got the water wall moved over here. And then we got the Leering skeleton and a couple of the barrels stacked up over here with Fred and the water tubes. And then we're putting the water blasters over in front of the video pumping station this year. So we've got that over there set up. And then we got my dragon fountain. Now I went and bought several barrels a while back. One of them I used for that guy. I cut it in half and did the top for the dragon, and the bottom is over in the clown, in the Hammer and Clown display. And then these two have been sitting out back. I'm going to print off some stickers, you know, say toxic waste or something, to put on them to kind of decorate them up. I am not going to put lights in them. Reason being, if I put lights in them, it's going to take away from the backlight effect. And we've got enough light being given off with the tubs over there. So, what are you doing, Kate? You having fun with the paper bags? But anyway, so we got those in with the dragon. So we have a fountain there. We got Morgan's fountain, that little sewer pipe. We've got the water wall. That's a third fountain. And then we got the Leering skeleton. And that's a moving fountain. When the water comes out his mouth, so it doesn't arc around the barrel. So it's taken all day to do this display. Getting things in. It's basically like assembling the dragon, assembling the water tubes. You know, it just took a while. It was an all-day project. Like I said, I still got zombie bait to do, and I'm going to do him after dinner, and then I'm done in here for the time being. We might hop over after we get done with zombie bait, if I have the energy, and get started on the Hammer and Clown, because that takes a while. I know I won't get the clown area done today. That definitely will not be done today. But we can get started on it, and I know it probably just went dark. God, which means I can sit here and pick my nose and you won't know. Right. But anyway, another segment or two coming up. Hold on. We made it somewhere. Zombie bait's in. I'll show you him tomorrow. It's too damn dark over there, and I don't feel like dragging the light over. And we're over the clown. And I got the Hammering Clown in. Now, for those of you that have not seen my Hammering Clown before, it is a pneumatic prop. When people come into this room, that hammer's up in the air. When it triggers, the hammer swings down, hits the head, then a second pneumatic in the barrel, which is filled with water, shoots a blast of water up in the air. This is the one prop that will get people wet. I can soak them with this if I have the pressure up high enough on the water blaster in the thing. And I normally don't do that, because it also drains the pond. That frame is for a pond in here that's full of water. And I don't like having to fill it every day. So I normally don't have it set up that high, but they will get wet with it. So, but anyway, I still got a ruffle to put up around the neck there. It's in that tub somewhere, buried in all the other shit. And I'll probably get to that tomorrow. I think first order of business, unless something changes, is going to be that prop in there, and that's the Jack-in-the-Box clown. The Jack-in-the-Box itself doesn't take long to put together. It's the box that he goes in. There's a platform that needs to be put together, and then the side walls, and then I have to install the clown, and it's a pain. It takes a while to set that up. And I'm too damn tired to do it tonight, or I would have done it tonight instead of the Hammering Clown. The Hammering Clown's pretty straightforward, easy setup. Oh, and I also got to get his hands. They're in that crate somewhere too, and get them attached. But all in all, not too bad. The Hammering Clown is now together. With that, I'm going to get cleaned up, straightened up, and shut down for the night. So stay tuned for your end of the day wrap up. Alrighty, folks, end of the day wrap up. And as usual, we got Kaylee, and she's got her bum bun with her. She's loving bum bun up good. Huh? That dog has been with me all day long. She hasn't hardly left my side. I spent most of the day in the water room. She spent most of the day underneath the air blaster arch, just laying there, watching me. If I got up to get a tool out of my bucket or to put something away in the bucket, she had to come over, get a little bit of love, and then she'd go back over and lay back down. If I had to go to the shop to get something, she'd follow me to the shop and then back out. She's been with me all day long. She very much wanted to be with Papa, and she's being very pushy about it tonight. Huh? Yeah. Huh? Kiss, kiss. Huh? You like to kiss, kiss. Her kisses will get you wet, unfortunately. She's got a very wet, big tongue, don't you? Huh? Anyway, focus today was the water room. It took me longer than I thought it was going to. I thought I'd be in there maybe about an hour, hour and a half. I was in there all goddamn day long. Reporter for the Yakima Herald Republic came out this morning. Got here about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Was here for about an hour altogether. Maybe a little bit over an hour. And we walked through the haunt, talked about some of the different displays. Talked a lot about the health department. And she's thinking we don't have much, we shouldn't have anything really to worry about because we are an outdoor event, even though we have tents up. But she did mention we have a bowling alley down the way that has a restaurant. And with the limit, they have the restaurant open, but they only let enough people in to fill every other table. That way they have their social distancing and everything. They have a tent set up out in their parking lot for seating as well for the restaurant. You know, so they're outdoors. They're doing the COVID, you know, going through the COVID stuff with the health department and having no problem. We talked a lot about, you know, a lot of the different restrictions and what have you. And I brought up the social distancing, the masks. We're even thinking about having some hand sanitizer. I've got just about half a gallon of it left that I originally bought from Froggy's back in June for the farmers markets. We didn't use it all that much. So we were thinking about maybe putting that out, and I can get some hand sanitizer by the big jug down at Costco as well, you know, so we have backup. So we're thinking about doing hand sanitizer as well. And the reporter was underneath the impression, because they've been covering a lot of the health department CDC guidelines and everything, you know, with what we're doing, we should have no problems, you know, not to worry about it overly much. But then again, she's also saying she's not an attorney, she's not, you know, health department, she's not, you know, with that. But, you know, to her way of thinking, we should have no problem. And I'm kind of thinking the same thing. But still, you know, I'm a little nervous about it. But, you know, past the reporter coming out, she said the article that they're doing is going to be covering several different haunted houses, just not ours, or Halloween displays, or however you want to word it. And the article should be out on Saturday. She's going to send me the link for it, and I'll try to remember to post it either on the Haunted Tents page or my personal page, or in, you know, some of the groups I do, and go from there and see how things go. Past that, we did make it over into clown. I got the tub of clown stuff out, And we got the hammering clown 98% put together. I still need to get his hands on, and I got a ruffle around the neck that needs to get put on you. Other than that, he's done. He's ready to go. He just needs to be hooked up. What are you batting me for? I'm not paying. She's sitting there thumping me with her paw, wanting attention. You are just soaking it in today, huh? You feeling self-conscious or something? But anyway, tomorrow on the docket is getting that clown area finished. And then I've got 2 or 3 tubs still in the bedroom, and some loose stuff, signage, and little Halloween signage and stuff that needs to come out into the haunt. So if we get the clown done, we'll start bringing that stuff out, and then start going through the haunt, getting things put together. I still have some stuff for the exit hallway and for the courtyard here that need to be put in. So we'll probably do that. Get that type of stuff put in, and then go from there. If we can make it through the clown, make it through all the loose stuff, then we're into stage 3, and that's electrical, lighting, brain boxes, fog machines, what have you. So we're getting real close to stage 3. I'm thinking probably Monday. I think today, what is it, Thursday or Friday? So another 2 days, we should be done with all the props, and I can go through and start doing electrical and wiring. And that does take some time. That takes a lot of time. So, past that, it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm calling it quits. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.